I blew up my sister's meltdown with one sentence. I found out I was pregnant in early October after 2 years of trying and one absolutely soul-crushing miscarriage. My doctor suggested we wait until after 12 weeks to tell anyone, so my husband Oliver and I decided Thanksgiving would be the perfect time. I'd be around 14 weeks, the whole family would be together, and honestly, I just wanted one single announcement in my life that didn't get hijacked. Only 2 people knew beforehand, my brother Leo and my cousin Amy. They'd been super supportive after the miscarriage, and they're both human vaults when it comes to secrets. I trusted them completely. I did not tell my sister Gina. Like, absolutely not. Gina has 4 kids and thinks that qualifies her as the CEO of everyone's reproductive journey. She also has this weird compulsion to announce other people's news like she's the family's social media manager, and she always frames it as excitement, but it's really just her wanting to be the center of attention. For context, here's her track record. When I got into my master's program, she told our mom before I even got home from campus. When I got engaged, she posted it on Facebook with a whole dramatic paragraph before I even called my grandparents. When I got promoted, she stood up at Sunday dinner and announced it like she was unveiling a new product launch. Every time I said, "Hey, that really wasn't your place," she'd hit me with, "I'm just so excited for you, I can't help it." Girl, you absolutely can't help it. You choose not to. So the week before Thanksgiving, she calls me out of nowhere and goes, "You've been quiet lately. Anything you want to tell me?" In that suspicious, nosy tone she uses when she's sniffing around for gossip. I lied, straight up lied. Nope, nothing going on. She hesitated, probably trying to read my brain through the phone, but I changed the subject to her kids' school projects until she got distracted. Thanksgiving shows up. It's the usual chaos. Kids running around, my mom fussing over the turkey, Leo stealing rolls like he's a raccoon, Amy stress-eating olives. After dessert, Oliver squeezed my hand, and I knew it was go time. I stood up, heart pounding. We have an announcement. Oliver and I are expecting. Baby is due in May. For a full second, nothing. Then the room exploded. Cheering, hugging, crying. My mom practically folded me in half with how hard she hugged me. My dad had tears streaming down his face. Leo and Amy exhaled like they'd been holding their breath for a month. And then there was Gina. She just stared at me. No smile, no excitement, just this cold, betrayed look like I'd personally run over her mailbox. Then she started crying. Not the happy tears everyone else had. These were dramatic, loud, offended sobs. My mom rushed over thinking she was overwhelmed with joy. Nope. "How long have you known?" she demanded. "Since early October," I said, already regretting everything. "So you've known for weeks and didn't tell me?" Her voice went high enough to shatter glass. "I told you about all 4 of my pregnancies before anyone. Sisters are supposed to tell each other everything. You made me look stupid." The room got so quiet you could hear her kids breathing. Oliver tried to explain that we waited because of my miscarriage, but she cut him off instantly. "That's not the point. I'm your sister. Real family tells each other immediately. You told them," she pointed dramatically at Leo and Amy, "and not me? You made me look like a fool." Leo muttered, "Maybe people don't tell compulsive blabbermouths their secrets." Not softly enough. She heard that. She grabbed her wine glass and threw it at the wall. It shattered everywhere. Her 4-year-old started screaming. My mom looked like she was about to faint. My dad stood up so fast his chair fell over. Gina was full meltdown mode now. "You humiliated me. You excluded me. You ruined our relationship." Then she spun on Oliver like he'd personally plotted her downfall. "And you turned her against her own family." Oliver, bless him, stayed weirdly calm. "No one turned her against anyone. We just wanted a safe, happy announcement." "That's a lie!" she shrieked. "You've never treated me like real family. None of you have." She started scooping leftovers into Tupperware like she was fighting for her life, yelling at her kids to get their coats. She kept ranting about betrayal, disrespect, conspiracies against her, the whole spiral, and something in me snapped, fully snapped. I stood up and said, "If we're sharing everything like real family, maybe everyone should also know you've been texting Ryan for months." The entire room froze. Click the full story to see what happened next.